Ah! New table.
Pretty fancy table.
Dan will have a nice fresh rant, I'm sure, when he sits down. He's already got that grin going.
Every time. First off, new table. Let's take a minute to embark on the new table.
I'm not sure if I quite feel it yet.
What do you mean? See, I'm not sure I can see you way over there. Hello!
It was a little...
Well, it's the table's
very
actually
far
shorter
away
than I'm used to.
But new
it's
table
perfect
here.
height for my shoulder, for my elbows and hands.
I like it. It's simple. We're going with the Hitman.
Next time we're doing the Chief.
We can rotate them out. That's fine. But one thing on the table, we got all this stuff behind us. We don't need all the jam up the table. But you know,
I just cleaned my set, Dan, and what the fuck is that Yankee Candle doing on there?
so first off, before we get into that, we sent out the memo, the bulletin that went out to everyone. Everyone's sets must be cleaned this week. So everyone's been going around and getting their sets cleaned, and we obviously when we built the table, some sawdust was used, and it went all over the place. But you need to be clean regardless. Yeah. I mean, it's like a dust storm around here sometimes. But so everyone's been going around cleaning. Mike did a good job straightening up the Dream Team and the retro set over
very
here.
Wet looking. It needed a little touch up. A couple of things from display. Noticed a couple of additions from Steve on there.
Oh yeah.
I liked them though. There was an apple, another car, and...
Did you check our sound?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Was it Zangri or Bison from Street Fighter? Yeah.
I forgot about the apple. That's an old running joke.
Now there's two.
What? Oh,
yeah.
God.
I knew the first one was there. Now there was another one that I didn't know about. I found it.
Nice.
So obviously with the new table comes a new microphone for now. So we're all operating off those. So if the sound sounds a little it's because we're using the Yeti over here and not our actual personalized microphones. Not all of it can get done as quick as we wanted, but table's here. Table got primed, sanded, polyed. Nice, I like it.
Me and TJ opened it up with a game of Chinese football. Christened it.
Which TJ won.
Cheated, but you gotta give it to the old timer once in a while. I can't beat him at his old game like that. I had the touchdown. He said first score to wins, but then he said you have to get your extra point after as well. But it was a fun game.
So we go to sit down here, and like true fashion, it is like the trolls. It's like I feel like a big sign should be put on this store on the front. Trolls. Like it's just nothing between. Not to mention between all the trolling. Why you need two coasters?
Because I didn't want to ruin that nice one that was on there. This drink is like exploding like crazy.
So you're putting on the brand new table?
No, I
with
put
an
it on a
exploding
coaster.
Energy drink.
I put it on an old coaster.
But one coaster, if you're gonna ruin one coaster, why you gotta put one under?
One's already ruined.
But okay, but nonetheless,
and it looked nice on
if the
table.
coaster's already ruined,
Okay,
just
fine.
put it on the one
I'll
coaster.
just ruin both
I don't understand why
coasters.
two coasters are needed. Does it not seem weird?
Why not just put it on the already ruined one?
That's what I did.
But why that? On
Because you already had it. I didn't want to come sit down and whip it off to start the show.
But like, if you set on just the one that's weird, the bad one, it's really gonna do nothing to this one. So why even use this one?
Well, if you want to put it somewhere, you can.
It's just weird they're using two coasters. Am I the only to find? Steve finds it bizarre as well. I think.
just a little bit.
I just was
Steve
trying not to
just said
ruin
it's
it.
bizarre.
You don't even know what the fucking word bizarre means, Dan. You say that once every 10 seconds, it loses meanings. And
Bizarre?
Not everything is bizarre, Dan.
If it was running off
Maybe
the
it's a
side
little
of the
strange,
can,
but it's not bizarre, okay?
If it was running off
Time
the side
to-
of the can, on
Is it
like,
is it
table,
bizarre?
Do you
then
want to
Strange.
see my mess of paper towels and plates over there?
I'm good.
And I spilt the sticky liquid all over the bugle as well.
What do you mean?
What?
I got the ketchup thing.
What?
Oh, do you want another one? They're giving me a hard time for
Well,
having
Mike was using two coasters. It was just, I don't understand what the need for two coasters was.
This table is large.
Niko, hello! I don't know if I can see you way over there.
I don't need any of that.
What?
You ahoy there.
Can you even fit it all on the camera?
We're all on there.
It does look nice.
Sure.
It looks fucking sharp, is what it looks.
I'm
So
just
can we
waiting till
go over this whole exploding situation with the drink? I've heard about this drink about 5 times now, and I've kind of I acknowledged like the first 4, but I didn't really put much thought into
I know,
it.
no one is paying attention.
And then Mike brought it. So what is the deal with it? You put it in the refrigerator.
I got in today. I bought this drink, and then I put it in the freezer because I wanted it to be ice cold for the program. And then when it came out, it was like fucking snow inside of it.
But isn't that
So I
happening?
opened it, I took a sip, and I was like, all right. And I put it down, and I waited. And then like 2 minutes later, it was erupting out of the top like a volcano because it was melting.
If you put a soda in the refrigerator, you gotta take it out after like 30 minutes, 20 minutes,
oh,
right?
not that long. Maybe my freezer's not that cold, but I didn't think that'd be enough to freeze it rock solid.
Why'd you put a can in a freezer though?
Because I wanted it to be fucking cold.
But like, if you're not gonna drink it for like
Steve's
20
jamming up.
minutes,
It was 2 hours. I got in at 3, and I
Okay.
wanted it to be ice cold when I started the program.
but
But-
like you could have just put it in the fridge and
No, it wouldn't have been cold enough.
Why don't you just put it in like the new fridge?
See, now that's even more effort than just popping the freezer and putting it down.
But Nico, the sign does say in the refrigerator. What did it say? All around cooling
It wouldn't have gotten cold enough in the fridge. Usually it would take like 8 hours for that. I
in
think.
the fridge.
Yeah.
No, the freezer. Oh, yeah,
The
maybe.
freezer, I'd put stuff in there for like a half an hour, yeah, I'd say.
But I think, but what I'm saying is all around cooling. That refrigerator in general, either the regular or the freezer, it's fucking getting things cold quick.
I think so.
Now I know how appropriate it is for.
You just need to bump up the fridge. It's rookie numbers.
Fridge could be colder. Actually, I haven't checked it. Now this is, see, it's a nice like
Might
little
ruin my cottage
energy drink
cheese.
slushy as it's cooling into the
You might
middle
want-
part of the program.
So if you put the fridge too cold, it might ruin my cottage cheese.
Jesus Christ. You're like the only man that would bring cottage cheese.
I don't
in.
have it, actually.
I would eat it, but I wouldn't bring it in. Probably.
I just brought it. I was just making a joke. I brought it one day because I had it left in my house. I had to eat it that day. Wanted to get rid of it, so I brought it in.
The reason why is because these fuckers would never let it go. Just walk out with like a little bowl. Kind of, like, what the fuck are you doing?
I just had a whole huge tub of it. And just
Do you not find the whole tub to be somewhat disgusting?
Well, you're not supposed to eat it all at once.
No, it was like there was.
He
probably
walks
like
around with a whole tub eating
There was like
it.
a quarter of it left.
That's like taking like a big bowl of like. I'm trying to think of something that is so like. What is a huge bowl of something that's disgusting? Like.
Your face on.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that you just look at and just go.
Like
You're
a bowl of
talking-
mayonnaise.
Or just walk around with a huge bowl of
Cottage
cottage
cheese
cheese.
is a normal
With a
thing to
spoon.
eat.
It's a normal thing to eat, yes, but maybe not walk around with a jug of it with a spoon like you're like people sticking their tongues under a chocolate fountain.
I didn't
It's
have
just
a
kind
lot.
of-
It was just like
I still want to
easier.
do that.
There's
What?
no reason.
Dan
to...
keeps talking about it. I still haven't done that.
When you go to the Golden Corral, okay, and I know they haven't been, well, at least ones I hear haven't been open, but when you go to the Golden Corral and everyone's eating, you sit there and people, they got the chocolate fountain that just rolls. It's like recycled chocolate. It's like water. It goes down and comes back up. It goes down.
But in
and it comes-
between that middle process, it cleanses itself.
It does it? How do you cleanse chocolate?
Soap and water.
And people just sit there and go, ah,
With
and just
heat
lick the
and-
chocolate, right? And they just lick
Have
it.
you ever
It's
actually
disgusting.
seen that, or are you just making that scenario up?
Do you think it's a made-up scenario, or you think people at Golden Corral
I've only
walk
went
around-
there 2 or 3 times, and I don't think I've ever seen
It is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
That's grossing me out.
Look.
Stop doing that.
To be fair, like, I love Golden Corral, but like, look at the clientele. Usually goes to Golden Corral. Who thought a chocolate fountain would be a good idea?
I mean,
Just a thing of
it's not
attraction to
it's
bring
not
people
a
in.
bad idea in the sense that you can always just put chocolate on something. But the question does arise that is it just recycled chocolate?
It should just be like a little spout, like when you get a drink from the machine, you just push a button,
It's
chocolate
a,
squirts out.
so taking the out of it, okay, take that out of it. Okay, take that whole situation out. Are you still putting something in that chocolate fountain if it's just recycling the chocolate?
No, Golden Corral, the idea of that disgusts me. I will not be.
I actually, first of all, I'll say I've never been there before.
I went when the one in Queensbury opened, like the first weekend, I think.
The food wasn't as good as I thought it was.
But
gonna
it
be.
was always mobbed. Anytime you drive by,
the
it
whole
was
attraction
always
is for
mobbed.
people that want to eat till they can't move. But
I think it's more. It's cheap. You can get all you can eat. Like
Yeah,
I
people,
thought there'd be
theoretically.
like burgers and stuff there, but there was not. So
But what is on the menu there? Like, what can you get there?
Like pizza, steak,
There is steak, but they're
wings,
stingy about it.
chicken. They,
Oh,
last
goes
time I
up.
went,
Yeah, no
they
thanks.
just
The
added
protein, I can get so much protein for like $10. Just get a bunch of chicken breast. Some might fall in my pocket on the way out.
They'll probably have someone shake. Hey, stop that, man!
He's got all the chicken breasts in his pocket.
Stop that chicken pocket!
Stop
man.
that man! But I don't know how we got on this. Oh, we're talking about the fact that and trolling, and anytime we go live here, and I was completely absurded when I saw the two coasters on one. Drop it, dude!
See, this is what happens when people use the posters like that.
I guess. What is that?
Looks like
I was trying to avoid more looking like that, but Dan likes
Oh.
those kind of coasters.
Not really. But
we have a ton of
we'll
them.
just
and,
pop
like,
that right
isn't that
there.
Of course, we
kind
go
of
live.
coaster?
in true fashion, there hasn't been anyone in here in what, 3 hours?
something like that.
4 hours, and we hit the live button, and just like 15 people.
You can't even
All at
make
once.
it up. But
You
it was
really-
a trade-in.
It was a trade-in of like loose DS games and like
Right.
Xbox 360. Like it was like a total of like $30 from like 50 games. It was like nothing.
And then one guy didn't look at Pops, the other guy didn't looking to buy a PS4. The guy comes up to the counter and goes, "Can I get a black and a blue, please?" I go, "Oh yeah." And you know, "Can I get a blue?" And he goes, "I get a blue and a red." Okay, red. No, you tell me if you're not at all perplexed in this conversation at all when I explain it to you. He comes
I'm
up
confused.
and he goes, "Can I get a blue and a red PS4 controller?" Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll take that. And I bring it up and he goes, "Now," I go, "the red one is only wired. It's not wireless." "Oh, we'll just take the blue." "Do you want the black one?" No. He goes, "Oh, well, maybe I'll get the black one." The kids go, "Maybe I'll get the black one." I go, "Do you want the blue and the black?" He goes, "No, just the blue one." I'm like, "You just asked for two. The whole beginning of this conversation, you're buying two of them. Did you not hear that whole thing?"
I wasn't listening.
He wanted two controllers at first, and then when I told him the red one wasn't wireless, it's wired, all of
Yeah,
a sudden he
I
wasn't
get
at
what
all
you're saying.
interested in a black one.
He wanted red.
Dude,
The classic blue and red combo.
The evil and good.
And just the whole thing was confusing. Of course, I was doing Danny Rush out there. I was rushing him right
I was
through.
confused.
Dan had a little
with-
meltdown when he saw it in the camera exactly what was taking place.
when the guy brought in the
He's
games.
like, alright, he came out, he's like, time to go live. He's like, are you kidding me?
Well,
I
it
go,
would've been
"Of course,
fine,
we're
like,
going live."
All the games, it was nice. Like I had some barcodes. I only had to look up a few. But then the guy's like, "Oh, let me take a look around before I do the trading."
I walked by and saw them right smack right there, in the entrance. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But no, now it's emptied out, of course. And of course, the phone rang once. So all the trollness is gone. I'm sure it's gonna ring again. But what else we got going on around here? We had on the topic of food, might as well keep this going. We had a little bit of a chicken nugget Saturday around here until Michael blew up the store.
I don't think it was me.
The smoke was just Mike comes back and goes, "Oh, Dan, oh, Dan." Of course, now remember, half the store is under construction because we're building this table, so there's a tarp there, which might have played well having the tarp there. It stopped stuff from going in. He goes, "Oh, Dan, you want to come back?" And I come back, and there's just smoke coming out everywhere. Like, what the hell? And we turn it on. I go, "Mike, bring him outside! Bring him
Dan's like,
outside!"
"Look at that, business is finished." He thought the sprinkles go off and ruin all the computers and everything like that.
The
but-
gig is up! Get it out of here!
Oh my god.
I go, "Bring it outside, bring it outside." And of course, I'm opening all the doors, and security's looking at us like this. I'm like, "Oh, we burnt some chicken nuggets, just opening the doors." But, the one could argue, when those smoke alarms go off,
It would be pretty devastating.
It-
Pretty devastating.
this spot is so detailed and so high in the electronics here that I think like, these little boxes, they're like little lights that pop out when the power goes out. There's like 8 sprinklers just over us alone. But if the alarm goes off, the whole mall, our fire alarm at the old store, I don't even think we had a fire alarm in there. I don't think I've ever saw one. Did you?
I'm pretty sure we had one.
I don't think there's one there.
That wouldn't have cleared fire code.
Well, I don't think there's one there. I don't know. I think it's. I don't know.
Wasn't there one like right outside of the
I
store?
don't think there's one. That's the malls, not
There's
ours.
definitely one in there.
I don't
That's
know.
fake news.
This store, if it goes up, like there's one right over. There's one right there. Jeez, there's one right next to us. One over there. So when these bad boys go off right here, it activates the whole mall fire alarm.
But not all the sprinklers go off. Just
The
ours.
sprinklers don't go
It might
off.
be just localized sprinklers.
No, the sprinklers go off when the heat hits it. When the heat, when like fire hits the sprinkler, it activates them down.
Okay.
I don't think like a little
So that's
flame
not that
here,
bad,
all
then.
the sprinklers just go off.
I thought as soon as the alarm went off, the sprinkler went off.
I mean, I don't know. I've never tried the system before. I'm not quite sure how that works.
That's good then. Because I remember we've had big fire alarms go off in here and everybody evacuating the mall, and I didn't remember any sprinklers.
I'm not quite sure how the sprinkler suppression system works, but regardless, when it goes on, I don't think it's good. So, what other chicken nuggets we tried? So we tried like 8 different kinds. I'm so far I like the cheap chicken nuggets.
You like what was the first one we had?
Well, Mike brought in
It was like a Price Chopper brand or something.
the first one you brought in was like cheap, right?
Yeah.
And I actually liked those.
I
And
didn't
then
like those ones.
Mike brought in another bag, which apparently was a step up from the
No,
ones we had
those
before.
ones were wet. They were like those flat ones that were like, yeah.
Those
Those
ones
are
we
the
gotta
ones we
get
had
again.
first
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah. Those ones are
Those
my favorite.
I like
Niko
the
got
other
to them a
ones
little
first.
late. So,
Oh yeah.
when they were hot.
I have high hopes for the Purdue one. If I didn't have them hot.
Yeah, we on our third batch, we ended up kicking each batch. I think had like almost 20 nuggets on it. I cooked one batch for Dan, his dad, and Tom, and they weren't satisfied after that. We're mostly TJ. He's like, "Are we gonna get another batch going on this?" So I cooked up another batch, and then Niko said he was hungry, and then they were giving him a hard time, I guess, about not being enough chicken nuggets. So they sent him out to get 3 bags of nuggets, and they were all different. And then once we started cooking those,
What were the kinds you got? You got Banquet, right?
Banquet, Purdue, and then just the generic Hannaford brand.
And I think the Banquet and Purdue ones look like shit.
I thought they were.
The Purdue ones looked good. You guys didn't like how the Banquet ones looked. But
They
I
look
think
like-
just looked like little.
They
just
look
looked like
cheap,
nuggets.
Literal
cheap
nuggets.
McDonald's ones.
no.
They had the McDonald's.
Nothing looks like a McDonald's chicken.
They
nugget.
had a McDonald's look to it.
A little bit.
You
Or
can't beat
it's
the
more like a
McNuggets.
Wendy's.
Yeah, like a Wendy's
Yeah.
or a Burger King.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Wendy's has pristine chicken nuggets.
Yeah, but that's like normal breading. McDonald's, no other chicken nugget has that weird like breading.
Well, I'm saying like
McDonald's.
Perfectly
shape.
crisp.
I'm saying from a shape standpoint,
Yeah, it's
not
like a
from
nor-
like
it-
texture.
Did you see one of the boots in there? You ever seen that McNugget shape? The boot?
Damn right, it's their classic.
That's probably my favorite one in the box.
I don't know. I have high hopes for the Purdue when I get them warm. I can have them warm.
I want to try it out, but there's still grease in there, and I'm not sure about the.
I want to try one of those.
Have you tried?
prospects.
Have you tried it yet? Have you tried cooking something in there?
Not yet.
No.
I have a deep suspicion somebody cooked something and got
There is grease all on the bottom of it. I'm not
dark,
quite
dark
sure what that
grease
is.
in there. These chicken nuggets were white meat. I don't think it would have made.
Well, I mean, the grease could.
I guess
just,
it could have
like,
burnt when it touched,
you know?
but I don't know. They weren't that greasy.
I don't think so.
You gotta put that other tray in.
If anything, it might have been Nico's fault with the Purdue one.
But like, how you? Okay, so I told Mike to switch the tray, and then you told me you're not supposed to.
You're supposed to have it open on the bottom so the air circulates.
Okay,
and
but
it's
so
crispy all the way.
which makes complete sense. But at some point, stuff is going to drip down. So how you? I gotta imagine there's got to
Perhaps
be a
that
way
air
of cleaning
fryer
that.
is just dumb.
Maybe we bought chicken nuggets that are not supposed to be air fried. I don't know. Is that even a thing?
I don't know.
anything. I air fry chicken thighs at home.
It could also
Okay,
be.
so how you clean the bottom of yours?
Mine doesn't look like that. It's like the one where you pull it out and it's like this high.
Oh, it's got like the little tub.
Yeah, it's
Is
like a
yours
tub.
just an actual legitimate only air fryer?
Yeah.
So the
And,
problem
like-
with that is that it's a bunch of things built into one.
And it like there's like this much space between like the basket and the bottom, so it just drips in the bottom and you just gotta like. Rinse it.
We have a tray that you can pull out, but for some reason it's hitting one of the heating elements. I whipped out one of the trays and wiped off all the grease and cleaned it, but
So now we're at a standstill right now. Like, do we use it? Do we not use
I
it?
want one of those
I wanna
Detroit
fucking
style
cook something.
pizzas in there.
You know what?
One of those Detroit style pizzas we saw
Detroit
at
style pizza
Walmart.
sucks.
We'll try it. Can't we try one
You
again?
can try it, but it sucks.
No,
Or maybe I'm thinking of that's deep dish, right? I'm
it's
thinking of Chicago, maybe.
yeah,
but-
Chicago. It's
Yeah.
deep. Detroit's deep dish, but it's like square, and or I would say it's like rectangle. It's a little deep, and it has like it's the edge. There's not really like a thick crust. It's just like fried like a little.
Yeah, it
crisp
goes up
crust.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
I'd try it, but
I'm telling you that chicken bacon ranch pizza from
Dan wouldn't try that.
from Whitman's brewery, not a sponsor. It's very good.
Rogue says, "Have you guys ever tried Arby's fish sandwiches?" Well, let me start by saying he hates fish and I hate fish, so
And
this half of the table
I
is a
also
no.
hate fish.
So
Anything not sushi.
So we have no
Okay.
fish fans.
El Sauce goes, Detroit style is pretty good, high quality frozen pizza.
Ask Luke about the Detroit style from Whitman's. He had chicken bacon ranch. Now it was a very good pizza.
Would you ever even try the CBR, Dan?
No.
What's wrong? What do you not like? Chicken?
The ranch probably is what scares
See,
me.
I'm not a big fan of ranch dressing, but I like it on
I like
buffalo
ranch
chicken
on salads.
sandwich or
Actually, my salad dressing of choice is slightly more ranch than Italian.
I like a good old
No
Caesar
way.
salad.
I don't like ranch on my
a nice balsamic.
wings. I like balsamic too. That's my third.
Nothing beats a good Thousand Island or Russian
I
dressing.
take that back. If I can get balsamic over Italian, I will. But no one ever really has balsamic, so I go with Italian.
Balsamic's my favorite.
When I was a kid, it was always Italian dressing. And then I
That's
experienced the
safest
ranch,
bet, yeah.
loved the ranch, had the ranch nonstop for a couple of years. Now I've been slightly going back to Italian. I do
don't
kind of like the
really like
zesty.
ranch on salad.
Hmm?
I don't really love ranch on salad.
The problem with it is that you can get bites that are just far too empowered by the ranch, and I'm like, whoa.
You can't get a lot of ranch. And the problem is you can't spread the ranch out nicely. Like, actually,
Yeah,
Recovery
toss it,
has the
yeah.
best ranch. Because Recovery Room, you can it's just like a very, very loose ranch. Normally, I go to O'Toole's or you slap it on, it's like one big blob. It's just like, you can't, now you gotta kind of spread it out on the salad.
Yeah, give it a
Disaster.
little toss.
In the middle of the store?
Normally they're
Hang
supposed.
on, everybody!
Normally they're supposed to do it.
They really, do you think they do it? They never do.
Well, wait. Are you at the restaurant or are you at the store?
I'm at the restaurant.
Well, yeah, they have a big ass bowl that they're supposed to toss it for.
They
you.
No, they give you in the little cups and they bring it out, and you put your own dressing on.
You're a guy that likes to request things the way you like. Tell them you want that shit tossed before they bring it out.
Fair.
They were just having an argument about Moe's earlier. Dan can't use the app or have anyone else go for him because he needs to stare down
Demand
and
how he wants his
No,
watch
no,
like
no,
a hawk
no.
the person making
First
food.
off, can we all not say, as much as we, and I love Moe's, but can we not say that it's a little complicated going in there all the time? Like, it is very
It's
they're
not
always
something I
out of
look forward
something,
to.
or it's never just easy going in. Chipotle, I can order online and done. They actually give you the option of extra rice. I like extra rice. Is that a punishment? Is that a crime?
As long as you pay for it. I think Dan tries to work the system where you don't pay for
No.
it.
First off, let me tell you a little deal about
No,
how
I don't
Moe's
think
works.
you have to pay for extra rice if you don't get beans.
No,
Like,
I don't get beans. I don't get
Neither
any of
do
the.
I.
I don't get any of the vegetables cooked or anything like
That's
that.
not how it works in there. You don't just get to take something out and add something.
I don't
and
know.
not
I
get
think
charged.
they're fine with it. Rice is cheaper than beans. It has to be.
If you
That's
don't
like
It's
ask,
national
just store
value.
policy, pal.
my order at Moe's is real simple. I walk in. You ready? It's rice, seasoned rice. Can I get a little extra, please? Okay. White chicken. Okay. Then you ready? Then lettuce. 2 scoops of the corn pico.
You
Cheese
say
and hot
2
sauce.
scoops.
What is so different about? What's so bad about that?
Just
Now, if I don't
saying-
ask for 2 scoops, ready? If I don't ask for 2 scoops, they do the little. You gotta ask for the 2 because really the 2 is 1 normal.
Until
What were you
you
gonna
get
say?
the person that's like.
Nothing. It's just when you ask us to go for you and order it, no one wants to do that. Ask for the extra.
It's very awkward.
Is it really that bad? It's not
I
really
never go
To
in
the
and
point-
order at Chipotle or Moe's. I do online when I if I'm going by myself.
And how many times your Moe's order wrong?
I don't really get Moe's that much.
If
I've
I
only
was-
gotten it twice this year, online.
And were they wrong?
No,
That's
but it
it, yeah,
was-
I just don't wanna say
No,
it.
it wasn't wrong, but it was severely less food than it
Right,
should have
because
been.
they you don't have to look them in the eyes and say I want to. They know they can jip
If
you
I
and
don't
send in the
ask
pet.
for
Am I wrong?
extra, They just
I've had no issues with those.
The issue when someone's getting your burrito is that they're already ordering 2 things. So then you don't want to trouble them even more by jamming them up.
Yeah.
You're already making a scene for the workers and the people in line.
What do you
being
mean?
behind
How's
you.
it making a scene?
And then you're making them do extra. They're going to
you
be
gotta
pissed.
order
Here's
by
exactly
the-
how I say. I have my line down. Chicken bowl, please. I'll
No,
get the
but
seasoned rice.
we're
Can I get a
saying
little extra?
if-
Oh yeah, yeah. They normally don't care.
if I went and had to order mine and yours.
Say,
It's
if I
just
was just
annoying.
ordering yours, it'd be fine. But if you're ordering 2,
I
Then you're
have
starting to
no
cause an
problem ordering
issue.
multiple and you throwing on my order. That's not.
Dan's a little bit of a troll, though.
I'm not a troll. I've also been gypped. If I don't go and say anything to them, I get a half a scoop of rice. Okay, because that's what it is. A half a scoop of rice. Okay, I get a quarter of a thing of corn pico, and by the time I'm done eating the burrito bowl, I'm hungry still.
I'm more of like a guilt trip. Be like, oh yeah, I'll have the white rice. I'm not going to get any beans. And they're like, oh, I guess I got to fill it up.
I will say I do draw the line. When I go there, I like a lot of hot sauce. So after I ask for extra rice and I ask for 2 scoops, I don't dare say can I get when I don't say can I get extra hot sauce as well. Like I don't dare throw in the 2 extras.
You always go with 2 bags of chips as well.
No, I don't. I only did that once. When,
No, you've done it like 5 times.
No, I don't. I only get the bags.
Dan doesn't
However,
like chips.
I have never seen there was a friend of ours that used to work at Moe's. Okay, and he trolled Tom once by dumping in a lot of hot sauce on a plate. And there's one lady that works at the Moe's near us. I have never seen somebody dump so much hot sauce and just casually does like it's no big deal. I sat there the other day when she did it. You remember, oh Mike, she did it to yours too.
I haven't had Moe's in a while, and Dan got some, and then it was...
She sat, honest to God, this is the thing of hot sauce. Like, she sat there and went like this.
That's how I literally want it, though.
I sat there and went... And when I've never seen so much hot sauce dropped onto a burrito before, or mine. And
I want about midway through when you're eating it to start dripping out of the bottom.
Oh, I love the more hot sauce, the better. You gotta have the flavor.
I don't know. I like the jalapenos from Moe's. That
Those are
gives you the
good.
kick. And
They
I don't
give you
have to
2.
deal
You
with
can get the
mess.
fresh or the chopped.
Yeah, the pickled.
Chop.
I miss grilled jalapenos.
Isn't it chopped?
I don't. I feel like they asked me, do you want them pickled or fresh?
One is
I
called
think
fresh.
it's pickled or fresh.
What's pickled?
That's like the kind that you get out of the jar.
Yeah,
and
it's like those
those are actually good. The
And
fresh
the
ones
fresh
taste
ones are
like
the cut.
grass, kind of.
I get the fresh ones.
Oh, what do you like?
I like the pickled ones. They're
I don't
hotter.
dislike the pickled.
The fresh
like,
ones aren't even hot.
The fresh, yeah, they are.
Barely.
Rogue says I'm in New York, so every single pizza joint here is good. There you go. I will say one thing I do miss around here is all the pizza to-go pizzas. I'm not talking refrigerator pizzas. All the to-go pizzas are all the same around here. Are they not?
What, the
Amore
one?
style pizza.
Well, yeah, but I like the Talk the Town Harvest pizza. That's what
That's
I like.
okay. That's a good pizza. Have you ever had Grimaldi's? They're down in Florida, probably not.
No.
Hey, I like the very thin, crisp pizza that has a little bit of the mozzarella instead of I like that
thin
style
crust, but
pizza.
you like
Yeah,
it crispy. They normally don't make
no
it
one
crispy
has that
when you
around
do that.
here. It's
You
just
just don't
bizarre.
like the big New York style.
I like the nice. I like the same
He
style,
likes
but they're
that,
thin,
but-
crisp.
He just likes it really thin and flat.
I feel like Amore pizza's pretty thin.
I feel like, yeah, that's pretty close to what you like.
No, I'm
There's
talking
places you
thin.
can get that.
If you think that's thin, I'm talking real thin. Then.
Well, I think
That
you're
pizza
just,
you got for UFC was very good. That Angelina.
That was the Angelina's. See, to me, that's just the same. That's
But it was
style.
good. I haven't
It's
had that
good,
kind in
but
a
it's like
while.
everyone has that style pizza.
Yeah.
It's
Where
like
even is Angelina's?
That's my
I don't
by
favorite.
even-
ACC.
Yeah, it moved to right. It moved there a few years ago.
Yeah, they took over the old Culinary Arts building.
Oh yeah, Grimaldi's. It's a very if Luke actually had it, it's a very good pizza. Grimaldi's.
Are you sure he's being serious?
He says, "Oh yeah, Grimaldi's." Are you trolling, Luke?
He's 100% trolling.
I don't think he's trolling.
Have you guys ever had Grimaldi's? It's exclusive to Tampa.
Not exclusive to Tampa. It's a nationwide. It's a nationwide place.
I mean, maybe yes.
Do any of you guys had Empire Pizza in Queensboro?
I do. That
Aren't they
actually,
closed?
No.
Where are
Empire,
they?
we normally order
Empire's
from.
like a thinner crust, right?
That's, you might actually like
I was
that
gonna
because
say,
that's
you
what you
might like
seek
that a lot.
because it's very
Where
quick.
is it?
It's right next to Pizza Hut in Glens Falls.
It's pretty
It's quite
good.
the troll move. They put the building right next to the Pizza Hut and offer
I
pizza
actually,
as well.
I do like that.
So when you get off the Northway,
It's
you
in
take
Glens
it right.
Falls.
Yeah, right. And the Pizza Hut's
Yeah.
right by the Northway, right?
Yeah. Or no, it's not right by. No, that's a different one.
That's the
This
place
other
where
one's
I
down on by closer to Burger King almost.
By the hospital?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's quite a ways.
Not from where I am.
That's
I would
close
say
to
it's a pretty
you.
far drive for you. You
Well,
go all
you
the way
get it
down Route
delivered.
9?
Get it delivered.
Oh, well, yeah.
At the hospital from his house?
No, it's not
I
that
don't
bad.
think it'd be that far.
If you're going down Route 9, it's a little bit of a stretch.
It's a little bit of a trip. But
You got to hit every goddamn light. It all depends on what time of the day you go.
Or else I'll pass like 5 different other places to get food if I do that.
I mean, you pass a T-Belly, you pass McDonald's, you pass the Pizza Hut there.
Yeah.
You pass
2
Dunkin'
Pizza
Donuts,
Huts and Domino.
Subway.
Subway. I have been craving the Subway lately, though.
I do like me some Subway from time to time.
See, this whole episode is just food related.
I know, we're always
Missing my
talking
Jimmy
about food.
John's.
What?
Said I'm missing Jimmy John's. That was my go-to. No Jimmy
Speaking of
John's.
food, you know what? There's a great subject. Speaking of food, did we all watch the question of the week?
I did.
Okay, we all
Oh,
saw
yeah,
that,
this
right?
is a good-
Did you not see Boater pull up an entire folder of food apps?
I do. I have that.
An
on my-
entire
too.
folder of food apps.
It was. I don't do that, but
I've got this.
It seems like more and more people are. Boater is all
Okay, so
about
Nico.
it.
Okay, what's
Boater's, Nico's might be worse
It's
than
not a
Boater's.
swipe. It's just 9 apps.
all right, well, take a look.
Those are my
Chick-fil-A, we not around here, but I would give that credibility.
Some of it's from
Dunkin', I
Wendy's.
use my Dunkin' app every day. Chipotle, I use when I order Chipotle. Jersey Mike's, I think that's ridiculous. Sonic is around here, that's ridiculous. What's this Chop?
Well, those are my 3. Like Charlotte, it's a salad place.
Chop is a salad place?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
It is good.
Five Guys, okay. Burger Fi, Moe's. So out of all those, I give 1, 2, 3, 4. I give
Chipotle, Moe's,
4 out of
and
9 credibility.
Okay. But if you're in, like when I was in Charlotte, I used Chopped, Chick-fil-A app, Chipotle, and Sonic, and Dunkin'. I probably used all of those at least once a week.
Now, hang on.
So I'm like walking around the city, you can scan it to get like your points and stuff like that. I don't want to have tags on my like keychain on my
Hang
How
on,
many do
hang
you
on,
have?
hang on.
boater.
You know, you think he just had the pillars like McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell.
Hang on.
I get. Is there like
Okay,
awards?
Boater
There
has...
must be. I think
Because I
so.
never go inside of it.
Hey, let's take a look at Boater's. I thought Boater's was slightly questionable for food choices
Oh, yeah,
out
but
here.
it's a screenshot.
You ready?
Of it.
So he has Arby's. Are we really ordering Arby's to go? I'm not ordering Arby's. Is there even Arby's around here?
Down south in that mall.
What mall?
Actually,
Oh yeah,
someone
down.
did mention Arby's in there in chat. The Arby's fish sandwich.
Okay, but great. But where's there an Arby's around here? So I'm confused as to why Boater would have Arby's on his app.
Maybe
I mean,
it's
I
just
still
going
have
down to the mall.
Chick-fil-A, and I
Okay, but that's if you find a Chick-fil-A
just not
unit.
worth
Is
the effort.
Boater driving
I
around
just-
looking for
I've
Arby's?
never deleted it. Yes. Okay.
Okay, Applebee's. I guess. Is that
Good
really an
coupons.
app you're using? What?
Coupons.
You're just having the Applebee's app for coupons?
It could be pretty good coupons. I don't know.
The doctor's the wrong guy to question about this. He's all about that line.
Pizza Hut app.
Okay.
I'm down with it.
I wouldn't use Pizza Hut app, do you? I don't
I
order
just-
Pizza Hut to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I don't like Pizza Hut.
It's not my favorite, but
Wendy's. I don't get Wendy's at all, so.
Well, I just don't know what the fast food ones. If there's like rewards, maybe. But like, I would never. Like, I would just go to the drive-thru. You know, like I'm never not ordering online to pick up.
Wendy's, Burger King.
Same deal.
So Boater's top 3. You ready? The top 3, and I gotta imagine when you look at a man's placement of the apps, whatever the first one's in are normally the most important ones. Can we agree on that?
unless
See
it's
where my-
alphabetical.
See where my
Yeah.
Chipotle one is. It is in the top.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, Dunkin', Chipotle. Those were.
Boater
probably the
has
three I used the most.
Applebee's, Burger King, Wendy's. Now he might have them like that because that's the way he likes them, or it could be that way because they are all competitors. McDonald's, Wendy's.
I had them separated.
He has, so he has in the top row. He has Boater. I feel like Boater could be anal enough where he puts the ones that are around each other, competitors near each other on the thing. So it goes McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Okay. Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse. Now I use the Texas Roadhouse app, so I'll give Boater praise on that one. It's a good app.
What do you
If
get
use
from that?
that?
for
Then
that?
you can't question Applebee's. I feel like that's similar.
No.
It's probably the same.
It's
right?
similar. I'm just.
Yeah.
I really am circling the Arby's. I don't understand why, and I don't think Boater. I don't know if Boater travels outside of this area quite often, but why would you have an Arby's app? Because there's no Arby's in here. Steve, you're the ring around know it all of all the food places around here. Is there an Arby's around here?
I'm looking right now.
There's no Arby's.
I would never go to an Arby's. if I
Closest
saw
one
it
is
either,
what,
though.
Crossgate?
Now, one thing that I've noticed out of Boater is that I find suspicious. He's obviously not a morning eater. There's no Starbucks or Dunkin', right?
I suppose.
I like Starbucks. It's just there's not one that's like convenient around here. Like,
And
it's
it-
all like go inside somewhere.
And if there's one I'm very surprised that he doesn't have, what do you think that would be? I'm very surprised he doesn't have it in here.
I don't know.
Taco Bell.
No Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, if you have like McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, you might as well have the Taco Bell.
No Taco Bell.
The fourth pillar.
So I'm really stuck on the Arby's of Boater, but I was shocked that
We'll
he
have
had
to
a
get
whole
a
folder.
response from him. Of
I was shocked that he had an entire folder of just food apps lined up, ready to go.
very intrigued by both.
My phone's
have-
organized. My phone's not that organized. I have all the food apps ready to go. But Boater did select that he uses out of his two most apps. He uses, and I am getting tired of them shoving it down my face when I go to the ordering window at McDonald's. You're like, are you using your mobile app today? I want to say, if I'm using my mobile app, then why do I need to come to the window? Is that not a valid question?
It is annoying.
If I'm ordering through my mobile
That's the
app,
question. Do you get rewards? There must be some.
are
sort of
they? I don't know.
rewards.
And
Boater
they say
just said it's easy to order in his video.
when you pull up to the drive-through, the first thing they say now is, "Are you using your mobile app today?" Why would I be using my mobile app?
That's what all mine are like places that you have to go in and like order at the counter. So I
Right.
just do it online so I can pick them up.
So I don't
And mine
understand.
aren't places that I would go to the drive-through. I do that.
And all I'm doing is I'm getting a soda in the morning. So I'm like, no. Now what do you say back to that? I say no, thank you. I get a large Diet Coke,
I
please.
just say nope.
Just say yes and like stare at them and see what happens.
I just don't. No, this is through this is at
The
the
first window.
Yeah.
when you order through the machine. Yeah, not the window.
Oh, before you even.
This is when you drive up to say what you want in the window. They're like, welcome to McDonald's. Are you using your mobile app today? Like, if I'm using my mobile app, I'll just walk in and grab
Do
my
you know
food.
what gets me? It doesn't get me a lot, but sometimes it gets me. Like at Dunkin', how it, like the. I don't know if it does it other places. I know it does it at Dunkin'. Like it's like a recorded thing. Like welcome to Dunkin'.
They
Would you
do
like to
that.
try or something?
Yeah. Would
and
you
every
like
and like
20
I have to
pounds of
like
coffee?
decipher if I'm gonna answer this robot
I
or
don't.
if it's like a real or if
You
it's
don't
a,
have to.
I know,
no.
but sometimes like what if sometimes it's ambiguous enough that we're like I can't tell if it's a real person.
I see. I know that the one here in Saratoga does it all the
does
time.
it every time.
Would
And-
you like 3 pounds of coffee for $19.99?
One thing that I've learned with Dunkin',
Good.
one thing I've learned with Dunkin' is that for probably a year, 2 years straight, I would drive through the drive-through and order my food and pick it up, and I probably wasted 15 to 20 minutes of my morning doing that. Now that I have the mobile app, and I order it, same thing. I just hit the order it, bam, I'm there. It's ready to pick up in like 2 minutes. I waste no more of my life in line at Dunkin' Donuts anymore. No more of my life. But the one here does do that. They go, hi, yeah, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. Would you like to try 5 pounds of coffee today? And then the minute you talk, another voice answers.
Oh, no.
It's just confusing.
They're probably like, I'm not saying that every time, so they had to have a pre-record that does it.
But Boater, to go back to what I was saying, Boater did select the McDonald's app as one of his top 2 that he uses. The man must order a lot of McDonald's if that's one of his favorite.
I do like speaking of the Chipotle app, I might have a free entree coming up pretty soon.
I get that every once in a while. There is some good rewards.
check
Now,
how many
with
points I
Dunkin'
have.
Donuts, I get all the coffee rewards. I don't drink coffee, so all the I get a bagel every morning to go, and I get all my rewards. I get are free coffees. So whenever I know someone, like when we do any type of things in the morning, like, do you want a coffee? 'Cause I got like 8 free coffees to use.
Oh, well, I never got that also.
Well, you never hear in the morning.
Wow.
Warning.
I'm talking like when we go like
Fucking
traveling
wow.
somewhere.
I'll go all my friends that I see and I offer them coffee. Mike, meanwhile, not one.
If we were
coffee
doing
offer
something in the morning,
ever.
like if we were going to like the Comic Con, I would say, do you want? I would say, do you want a coffee? I get they're free.
Done multiple Comic Cons and never got a coffee from Dan.
Wow.
I don't know if I've got a coffee from Dan. I got a breakfast sandwich from
He
Dave.
saves that for his cool friends.
Dave got you a breakfast sandwich. When did that transaction happen?
Comic Con.
Oh.
He bought you a soda, and he knew it was you, me, and him that were opening, and he said he felt bad that he was getting you something, and not me.
Hooked it up.
And it was baking.
I have
So you
9
wanted,
free
like,
coffees
sausage.
right now.
God. So I'd like a coffee next time we work together, Dan.
But why would I get a coffee if you don't come in for 2 hours later?
You can go and leave when I get here and get me a coffee.
You've got a big coffee machine.
That's true.
But
Very true.
I would like to send it out. I would like Boater to clarify the Arby's app. Is that a reasonable request?
It's
Did you have
probably not going to be an
questions?
answer that you like.
Did you have questions about any of mine?
No. Well, I mean, well,
Sonic?
Sonic is a. So you really went on to Albany that much to get Sonic food? But again, yours is based off of Charlotte.
Yeah, mine are.
Hey, Boulder
have
been
been,
in.
I have been to the Sonic in Albany.
Boulder been in this area for a long time, so, and there have been
There's
no
a
Arby's in
Sonic
this
in
area for a
Albany?
long time. Did you look up where
I have
there's
to
any
go.
Arby's?
Sonic's the best.
Albany.
Yeah.
We have to do a trip to Sonic soon.
Yes, we should.
I
mean-
love Sonic.
I mean, I'll give Boulder okay if he's literally driving down to Albany to get Arby's. I'd be okay. That makes sense.
Sonic just has like the biggest, like most like random stuff on their menu. You can get like
Burrito,
like random things.
Fritos chili cheese wraps.
Where?
Sonic.
Are you looking up the menu right now?
Yeah.
Fritos chili cheese wraps. Yikes.
You get a Route 44 cherry limeade, about like that big.
First off, let's ask the big question here, Steve. What's in your food apps? I'm
Oh,
sure,
shit.
like
I mix the food apps with the, like Amazon and eBay, just kind of keep that all together.
It's a jumbled mess on Steve.
okay, listen. What restaurants are on your phone for an app?
Moe's, Taco Bell, and I'm gonna count this. Smart Pay, Cumberland Farms. So I get their breakfast sometimes when I fill up on gas. Subway, which I should really delete. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's.
That's all reasonable ones. I don't know why
Do
you
you
would
get
delete the
rewards
Subway
on those
one.
apps?
But, I mean, why would you delete the Subway one?
So I
Can't say-
find myself
can't say
ordering
anything.
Subway on the app too often, and I get way too many push notifications.
That could be a real Debbie Downer, the push notifications.
There are some cool apps. They don't. It's not around here really, but I had used them in Charlotte for like lunch. I mean, maybe it's around here honestly, like Saratoga, or probably in like the Albany area, where it was like every day at like 11, you just like a new restaurants would put like their deals on that app, and then you could like figure out where you wanted to get food from, like different deals every day, and it's like, oh,
The
get
deals.
triple the rewards on this one on today if you order at like Jim's Chicken Shack, like stuff like that. Not
Jim's
actually that.
Chicken
but
Shack.
I'm
If they
just
had a
thinking about-
Charlie's app and there was a Charlie's around here, that'd be on my phone.
I feel like Chipotle and Moe's has to be on.
I don't use Moe's. Moe's, again, we went through this
Well,
routine.
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
order my
Have
special.
issues.
I would love if they actually listen to the app. I would use the Moe's app because I can't stand waiting.
Like
in line.
Five Guys and let's say Chipotle. Like those are like two of my like more frequented restaurants, and I'm not waiting in line there. So I refuse to wait in line.
A Moe's?
Either I never do. I order online. every
Chipotle.
time.
Chipotle, I do order to go on, but it's really not that bad waiting in line there. Well, sometimes
I just have no interest in waiting in line. Like,
they move
at
quickly.
home. I'm like, all right, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to get there. I'll order it. I'm gonna like go do something for 10 minutes and go. Be ready in 20.
It's true. I'm starting to learn the way of the app with Dunkin'. I save myself 20 minutes a day.
Yep. Sometimes I gamble it with Dunkin'. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drive by. If there's no line, I'll get it, and then there's always a huge line.
It's
Why don't you use
it's
the app
people
then?
like you that
I
are
have
ruining
the
it.
app.
That's why the line's like that.
Why?
Because people are ordering nonstop on the apps, and now they have to stop their whole order to make that stuff.
That
and now
very may well be the
lines
case.
are
Why don't
building
you
up like
just order on
crazy.
the app then?
It's just creating a bigger problem.
Not really. You just join the problem.
I don't
get,
often get stuck in the line
You
because the
should
times I
see-
go through aren't busy, but
You should.
when I
should
do,
have
I'm fucking
seen
pissed.
The Chick-fil-A
Fucking
lines.
pissed.
Chick-fil-A lines, looking at Jackson, would be out their whole parking lot into the road, like down the road.
Oh, yeah,
There's
it's awful.
people that like go on their phones and they like walk down the line of cars and take your orders every day. So
The
if you don't have the
solution is-
Chick-fil-A app, you're
Absurd.
psycho.
They
Like
need
you have
that-
to have the app.
They need to
Wait,
have more
whoa!
workers.
So the people working at Chipotle take a mobile phone and they walk
Chick-fil-A,
around.
They have like basically like our little card reader out there. It's like
Yeah.
a little tablet
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing, and they walk down the line and just take your order, like on their little.
But
tablet.
wouldn't that make the line move much quicker?
Yeah, it helps, but I'm saying that their line's so long they have to do that.
No,
There's like two people doing it, like just
that's
outside
Chick-fil-A.
all day.
People want the Chick-fil-A. I think Chick-fil-A honestly is a little overrated.
It is overrated.
I mean, it's good. I mean, I'll eat it.
I
just
love Chick-fil-A.
I'm just like I mean,
Chick-fil-A
I
is the best fries.
I only go to here's my thing. I only go to Chick-fil-A right now because of the fact that we never get Chick-fil-A. But like if they're in this area nonstop, they wouldn't be that great of a priority for me going out. And I would maybe have it once every. I'm not a big. I need a chicken sandwich from Chipotle anytime I see it. It's not. I think it's overrated. It's good, but
Probably
overrated.
overrated, but I mean, I like the Popeyes sandwich better.
I'm
like
actually-
Chick-fil-A's fries better.
I actually want to try the McDonald's spicy chicken.
Pretty good.
Niko really get that high praise when he was in here last time.
Good, yeah.
I like chicken sandwiches. It wouldn't be in like my top like fast food chicken
It
sandwiches.
wouldn't be
but
as high five.
it wouldn't be in my high five of chicken sandwiches.
What, Moe's? Or
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Still good.
You know, it's a shitty one. It's KFC. That's a horrible chicken sandwich. Don't. It stinks.
We may have to start a petition to get a Charlie's up here.
There's
We need
plenty
a
of
combo.
space.
I want a Tim Hortons. That's all I want.
Nico likes to get his food from a gas station.
I
Tim
sometimes
Hortons
fuck
is not a
around.
gas station. It's like Dunkin' Donuts, but for Canada and Western New York.
It's a Canadian company. They're not coming down here.
They have in West Virginia.
I do like the Stewart's burgers from time to time.
I never get food from
That's
Stewart's.
my
I'm
guilty.
not quite sure why everyone
That's
thinks
my
that's so
guilty
great.
food, or I don't.
I'm sorry, when I walk
like
into
when I'm
Stewart's-
doing it, but I do like when I'm eating
That's
it.
my Hess pizza.
When I walk into Stewart's and I see the hot dog sitting there,
Oh,
no,
no,
thank you.
no,
I'm
no,
moving
no.
right on from that.
Steve's like, they're not so bad.
Yeah, I do enjoy the stores, the Oh Boys, the burgers, and the breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, the breakfast sandwiches
Top
and
tier.
burgers. Whatever's in the
I don't
hot
think I
thing.
ever eat anything from Stewart's, but when we were at the Comic-Con, I ate a chicken parm sandwich from Stewart's, and it was not bad.
It's not bad.
Well, they're not big enough, or like a big enough company to actually fuck up the food.
It's all pretty locally made. Their pizza is very bland, though, I feel.
Yeah.
Isn't one of your stepbrothers love Stewart's pizza?
Maybe.
There was someone
Seems
on that
someone
food
might have-
episode
Sounds about right.
that chose Stewart pizza over all other pizza.
As a number one?
Someone, or maybe not at number one, but it was high five in their pizza.
Might have been.
Whoa.
God, there used to be a Tim Hortons in Albany.
That hurts.
All right, we got a minute left for another episode of High Five.
I was like, just about enough time to take a knee, my friend.
No, I was going to bring up Steve's back. Steve, what's going on with your back? You've been hobbling around here the
I
last
have
2
no
days.
fucking
We
idea
gotta
what
talk about a
happened
couple
to it.
body parts.
Yeah. Steve's back and Dan's knee.
I'll have to wait till another episode.
No way! This has been 2 weeks. It's
Nico
blasphemy.
started to get pissed.
It's 6 o'clock.
He's a welcher.
It's a good thing we have a 10-minute countdown for every show. You get 10
Oh,
extra
shit.
minutes.
Yeah, then your episode is still low. We got to get it done. That's why we got. It's
Cut
more
the
important to actually
countdown
start
down
it.
5 minutes.
That's
Is there
6
someone
o'clock.
going live after us?
The High Five. And then no look. And then Danny NASCAR.
I'm okay with pushing it back.
It's a
40 minutes long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we got
what's
plenty
that?
of time for
It's only a
kneeling.
40-minute episode.
Oh, I think we're good.
Up on the table. Let's
We
go.
got a full episode of Danny NASCAR tonight. We got to keep the
Are
schedule
you
on
kidding
track.
me?
It's got to be done. It's got to be done in the right fashion.
I'll
not
let you
rushed.
buy out of this
No,
for the right price.
I'll do it, but it can't be rushed.
You need a whole set.
I think the deal was it would be on the next week's Behind the Counter.
I don't
It's
think
already been
I don't think we
2
ever
weeks.
made an official
That
statement of
have
this.
Dave and
Steve
Steve
just
run
said
out
it
with a
was.
red carpet and a kneeling pillow for him.
This has been 2 weeks since the bet was completed. Nothing.
Then the longer it
And
gets,
the
the longer he's
investigation's
gonna hope
still
you
not
forget
closed
about
yet.
What's the investigation?
We're reviewing the footage.
It's been gone
It's
for a
in
week
the
and a
city.
half.
We need to call in the people in question. Luke was here. He's got to be questioned on it. It might get to be questioned. And their story better match up.
Okay. Do it then. Why you every time I say okay, go check the tape.
And I'm trying to find the picture that I took of the piece sitting on the table that wasn't on the building yet.
There's a whole bunch of pieces. I put them all in a
Oh, no,
pile.
this piece needed to be on there.
No.
I'm trying to find it. I don't think I
The
don't
fact
know
of the
what...
matter is Nico's section is deeply embedded in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and it has been for 2 weeks, and it was
Eh.
built with under the time limit.
Yep.
We'll get to it.
We'll never get to it.
Well,
Typical Dan welching on his bet.
don't you have a nice patch coming in? I guess you can just do the other stuff instead, since,
Yeah.
since he's a welcher.
Uh,
Welch's grape juice, Dan flavor.
And when that Dan championship banner comes in, I'm going to cut 11% of it off.
You wouldn't dare.
Yes.
You will not dare.
Because I own 11%
And put it on your
of your
set.
championship.
I don't think Mike understands the magnitude and the size of the banner.
I will fuck that up
That
if I
is,
see it.
it's be hanging right down the middle.
I
Of it's gonna be
don't think so, pal.
and it's me giving the.
It'll be
I'm gonna
11%
shoot
smaller.
spitballs at it every day.
I'll just cut like that much off.
And it
of
says
one of your fingers.
your fantasy football
Yeah, you
champion.
gotta take 2 of the fingers and make that the 11.
That's
Yeah.
fine, but it comes down the second the next season starts.
No. It stays up to the next champion's crown.
I'm gonna get my own banner like this, doing that, and the little percent sign next to it.
Just slap it on.
I have 11% of one.
You can't just hang banners up here without the approval of the authority.
Overall, Dan has less than 50% of his championship. If you
That's
have
not
11,
at all accurate.
me and Tom at least have 25 apiece, and I'm sure Tyler has a nice
Whoa!
stakeholder
I've
as
been
well.
in Dan's ear the whole time.
Nope.
So Dan really only holds like 30% of his championship.
All right, so
request
Steve,
to
are you
read
gonna be able to
chat.
drive tonight with your back or no?
I might be able to.
Can you? You can be able to get into the driver's seat.
I'll be fine. If I can sit in my car. I should
Luke's
be
in
fine.
chat, and he says, "Oh yeah, Grimaldi's bend the knee. I already said he did. 6 minutes to spare." And I said it, so there's your question.
There will be a question. We got to put the spotlight on you. We got to ask some serious questions.
It's either that or you drink a whole bottle of Welch's grape juice in 5 minutes.
We're gonna ask questions like what happened when it was finished, what did Niko do when he finished, and you guys better both match up with the story.
I think that's a perfect.
It's different things that are
sub-punishment.
gonna happen.
Even less than. I think you have to chug it in under a minute.
What does grape juice have anything to do with it?
Because it's named Welch's and you're a Welcher.
That's not at all what it is.
We're going to be drinking the grape juice next program. I
All
will
right,
stop at the
Niko.
store.
High five's up next. You can go change and head over to the set.
Yeah,
No.
it's a good one.
What?
Bend the knee.
Bend the fucking knee, Dan.
What's the topic on this episode?
Top 5 times the knee was bent. Number
Daenerys
1,
and Jon Snow.
yeah, number 1 Daenerys. Number 2 Dan bending the knee to me. His fantasy champion. 11%.
I will get the Welch's juice for the next program.
Great, go right ahead.
And I'll
That's
put it in that
Steve's.
freezer, too. You're going to get brain freeze when you drink it.
You know, it'll be completely frozen.
It's going to explode all over it.
And I'm sure when you burn it down and put it on the table, you'll put 5 coasters under it.
I might have to. Yeah, might have to.
Dan has to wear a white shirt and get Welch's poured all over him. And wear that for the rest of the day.
It's a good thing we got a mop sing.
And a new mop today.
A new sweep, and not a mop.
All right, run high five. Let's go.
What's the topic?
Board games.
All right, Niko's going to run over to the set, get ready for high five. Steve, anything else you got to go over? Mike?
I got nothing.
All right, high five's up next with Niko and the crew. And then we have No Look with Tyler and Austin tonight at 7 o'clock. Danny NASCAR tonight, and also Monday Night Gaming. We got a full night of shows. So hope everyone has a great night. We'll see you next week. Adios.
Luke said, or he eats the world's hottest chocolate again.
I ain't eating shit.
You have to eat shit.
Eat fucking shit, Dan.